I'm in Jerusalem. Let me powder myself. It's not an easy day. It's 1 month after the beginning of the war because of the genocide, the massacre that ISIS from Gaza did to us. But on the wall, you can see some pictures of some of the 400 people there that were kidnapped in Jerusalem. But I'm doing a short video of the temple, and I will climb up to the Al-Aqsa Mosque to show you what we can see. All right, then let me organize everything. This is the Western Wall. You can see the Western Wall Plaza, and people are praying here. But you can see the wall of the plaza that goes all the way up as well. This is the Lion's Gate and the Golden Gate, the eastern wall of the temple, the southern wall of the temple. The King Herod built it to create a big temple by building a big plaza. The plaza was around one important stone, and this is the foundation stone. According to the Bible, according to the book of Genesis, this is Mount Moriah. This is the first stone ever, and this is where Abraham, my father, almost sacrificed me, Isaac. Then in that case, the two temples were built on top of that stone. Today, it's a Muslim site. This is the Dome of the Rock, and according to the Muslims, Muhammad came to Al-Aqsa, which is the last far away mosque, went to the foundation stone and ascended into heaven. The temple, the Jewish temple, looks like that. And next to me is Itamar. Itamar, say hello. Itamar is a new YouTuber, excellent tour guide, and I will leave. I will put the link of your channel. But what is the name of your channel?
The Holy Land by Itamar Book, Moses' nephew.
Hallelujah
and
for that.
If you're on my channel, for sure you're already on Zahi's channel. Zahi got to 150.
Yeah, yesterday. Yay! 150,000 subscribers. Then this is how the Jewish temple used to be look like. I know that it's a little bit shiny, but this is the Holy of the Holy, and the inner part. This is where the foundation stone used to be. You can see the location of the temple according to the Dome of the Rock. Now when we know everything, we are climbing up to the temple. Again, another aerial point of view, but that is from before 1967. You can see that it's quite empty here. Southern wall of the temple, Al-Aqsa, Dome of the Rock. The western wall will be here. The western wall plaza will be right here, and you can see the walls of the temple that was built by King Herod. We're climbing up. It's wartime. I just visited the western wall, and I saw the pictures of all those 400 people who've been kidnapped, and I saw the 1,400 candles that were lit there yesterday for the 1,400 people who've been butchered at those hours, the beginning of the war by ISIS, Hamas, and they burned the bodies. They killed the children in front of their mothers, in front of their parents. They raped young ladies, and then they killed them. This is terror, my friends. Don't free me, Palestine. This is terror. If you want to free Palestine, you can free them from their terrorist organization, because that's what we are doing. And I know it's a little bit harsh. It looks so bad. And the propaganda of the terrorist is well known, because that's what they know to do. Don't feel sorry for them, because it's like the 5th or 6th time that they did it to us. This time, right, left parties decided to end that story. And it's not going to be easy to both sides. you must understand that it's all to stand by Israel or not. And I'm standing by Israel. Look at the Western Wall. It looks empty because I think of the war. 2 days ago, they sent some missiles, rockets through Jerusalem. Thanks God that the Iron Dome destroyed in the air, but they could destroy the Temple Mount that we are going to visit, the Al-Aqsa Mosque. Who knows? That's why I'm here. Then look, if you look there, you can see that there is an entrance to a shelter, safe zone. This is the only time then the women department, which is just beneath me, will run into the men synagogue. Usually we are dividing men and women, and the idea is that men won't pray in their best way when women will be next to them. For me, it's not a problem. I can do that, and that's why there are some synagogues for families, men and women can pray together. I prefer that because I believe that men and women and man and a woman are equal. Then we are living only small part of the Western Wall. Remember the picture, you could see that most of the Muslim quarter is attached to the Western Wall. And you will see now two police. The first police will be the Israeli police, which thanks God they have nothing to do because almost no tourists are here. The second, the second the second kind of police will be the Waqf, the Muslim police. And they will check that I'm dressed well and I am dressed well, then it's not going to be a problem for me to enter. As you can see, the Waqf is sitting together with the police, the Israeli police. Israeli police is Muslim and Jewish and Christians people. Yeah, and we love cats. מה שלומך? אני מת על זה עם החתולים. And what you can see, I say that to the Waqfman, I love the cats. And I love that he treats the cats. Those are columns from the Jewish temple. But not only, because I can see Byzantine columns as well. And Al-Aqsa Mosque is in front of you. Remember Al-Aqsa Mosque? We are the only tourists here. Wow. Itamar, we are the only tourists. Then Al-Aqsa Mosque is right there. Remember, Muhammad came to Al-Aqsa, and from there he went to the foundation stone. But the plaza itself is big because King Herod wanted to impress. He had two things that he loved: to kill people and then to impress the rest. And to impress the rest is by building a huge Jewish temple for the Jews. When Jesus came to here, he entered to the Jewish temple because 3 times a year every Jew had to be in the Jewish temple. Then so many stories are related to there. Remember St. Paul, when St. Paul came back from, I think, Europe or Turkey, he'd been asked to go into the temple to pray, to show the Jews here that he is still a Jew and he still believes in Judaism. And St. Peter was here too. And remember when he walked here after Jesus ascended into heaven, he cured people with his shade. That shows you the importance, the central story of the Jewish temple. Right in front of you, you can see the entrance to Al-Aqsa Mosque. Sadly, I cannot go in, not only me. If you are a Muslim, only if Muslims can enter, and I'm not a Muslim guy. Then in that case, I cannot do that. It's so strange to see. Not even a lot of Muslim prayers, but there's a lot of police people here. And thanks God, until now, I think the real people of Palestine, from the West Bank, knows that what we are doing now is crucial because they are afraid of Hamas as well. Then, you know, it's like two different governments. The West Bank is PLO, the Gaza Strip is Hamas. Then I hope that we will find a solution for that. But you can see the most beautiful building in Jerusalem, and this is where this is the Dome of the Rock. This is where Muhammad ascended into heaven, but it's actually on top of the place of the Jewish temple, and we're gonna climb it soon. Right there, if you're Christians, right there at the corner of the southern wall and the eastern wall, that's where we believe Jesus was tried by the devil. He told him to jump. If you believe in God, he will catch you. And Jesus said, I'm not trying God. Then it's happened right there. Let's climb up. But before, on the way, what you can see in front of you is a kind of a mikveh, a Muslim ritual bath. Before the Jews are entering to pray, they must purify at least their legs and their hands, and that's where they are doing it. That's where they are doing it right now, right here. And let me take a picture of Al-Aqsa. You can see a group of Jews entering. They cannot enter by themselves because there are few rules. The first rule is that they cannot bring anything holy, like a book or food, into it, and you cannot pray. Those people are being suspected that they might be a little bit rebels. Then, as you can see, some of them are walking without shoes. And they are followed by the military police and the Israeli police, just to take care that they will be safe, and they will do everything correctly and not against the rules here, and because there are so many rules. For example, Gracia family, today I prayed, blessed your cross, Latin cross, but I couldn't enter with a cross here. Then the spirit of the cross is in my bag and in my hand, but the cross itself is in a safe place outside the Temple Mount because it's against the Muslim law. But look how beautiful is the Dome of the Rock. Look how beautiful it is without tourists. Ah, what an amazing dome. The dome is made of gold. I know that this is one of the questions that I've always been asked. 100% gold. No figures. This is part of the Islam way. Then the letters become part of art. And look how beautiful is the blue gold colors. Green. I mean, so many colors. It's such a beautiful place. Let me wait that Itamar will go out of the picture, of the frame, because it's going to be the first time that I'm taking a video or picture without tourists. It is beautiful, isn't it? Can we make a round tour like that because of the sun location? All right, done. It was built in the 7th century. On top of the foundation stone, you saw it at the beginning of the video. It's so empty. Even the local people are not here. I don't know if you can see a little bit right there, two domes to the left of the tower. There are two domes. This is the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. This is the place that Jesus was crucified, died, buried, and resurrected. And of course, this is the most important thing, the resurrection. Mr. Gracia, the garden tomb, the second option of the tomb of Jesus is closed, then I cannot take a video of it, and I think we already talked about it. And Look how beautiful it is. The entrance, only for Muslims, is from here. And look how beautiful is the decoration. Until 2000, I could enter, everyone could enter. I think we paid something like 15 lira shekels. But from the 2000, the Muslims decided not to let non-Muslims from entering into the Dome of the Rock. And Al-Aqsa Mosque as well. Such a beautiful place, isn't it? Then this is the main entrance. Of course, no shoes. Let me go backward that you will be able to see a little bit more of it. Well, I know that some of you actually hated me when I said that it's a beautiful structure, but it's a beautiful structure. You can say so many things about it. Beautiful it is. Oh, something is burning down at Mount of Olives. Itamar is at the other side, and I don't know if you can hear. It's the IDF airplanes. Remember, it's still a wartime. Oh, the fire is the other side of Mount of Olives. In front of you can see already Mount of Olives. I don't know if you can see the tower. Now you can see it. This is the Ascension Church. This is where Jesus ascended into heaven and promised us to come back from the same spot. Oh, the weather is amazing. The weather is amazing. This is the best time of the year to visit Israel. But because of the war, because of ISIS, Hamas, Jihad Islamic, the terrorists, we don't have tourists today. I cannot blame the tourists for it. Let me show you Mount of Olives from the viewpoint, and then we will say goodbye. If it's the first video of mine and you want to see more of the Holy Land, then please subscribe to my channel. I do have more than 15,000 videos of the Holy Land, mostly of the Holy Land, and I just blessed by you yesterday. I do have now 150,000 subscribers. Then are you going to be part of it as well? If you want to support my channel, because this is the only income of mine for the next 1 year, tourists won't be in Israel at least for 1 year from now. All of the tours that I had until February, March already been cancelled. Then look how beautiful it is. It's unbelievable. Yeah, beside me and Itamar, we are the only one. And don't forget to subscribe. Itamar, Moses' nephew. If you write Moses' nephew, Itamar, you will find it. And this is Mount of Olives. What you can see there is the Golden Onion Russian Church of Mary Magdalene. And beneath it is the dome. It's the Garden of Gethsemane. And the fire is from the other side of Mount of Olives. I hope that the fire is not because of one of the missiles, because I didn't hear anything. Did you hear some rockets?
Don't think I heard.
No. Then I hope that it's only a fire and nothing special happened there. Thank you for being with me. And Remember, you can ask me whatever you want. Thank you very much. See you in my next video.